Karina, it's great to have you on Worldwide Exchange. Thank you very much. I love your picks because so many of them are names that we don't talk about very much. And this is a market of stocks, as Jim Cramer would like to say. Tell us about BioRad Labs. BIO is the ticker, and why you like it.
Yeah, good morning, Brian. It's great to be here. Good to see you. So, yeah, I mean, as an active manager, you have to find opportunity in any kind of market environment. And we like to, where we really add value is finding some companies that may not be broadly owned and really driving some of, some of the broader markets. So BioRad Laboratories, they have a real expertise in identifying, isolating, and then analyzing complex biological molecules. So clearly, I mean, we've owned this. We certainly didn't predict the pandemic, and we owned this previously. But they are certainly at the crosshairs of some companies that are helping us understand and fight this pandemic. They've developed they have expertise in polymerase chain reaction PCR technology. Maybe a lot of people haven't heard of it, but it's making headlines now because that's the kind of test that can help us either see the SARS-CoV-2 virus or take a serological sample and understand whether we have antibodies. You know, there's
really interesting there. And you're obviously not, Karina, you're not scared off by the hot stock. I mean, up 53% in a year.
You know, a lot of our companies have certainly done well, but there are legitimate pathways for both growth and margin expansion for a company like BioRad Laboratories and a lot of other companies. And because some of these companies that we like to find, I think, early, maybe in areas of the market that might be dismissed as perhaps not growthy enough, or they might be undiscovered. And so there's also a pathway to closing the gap with valuations with some more household names or better known names in technology.
Also, yeah, another name that is largely unfamiliar to our audience, and by our audience also I mean myself, because I've never heard of West Pharmaceutical Services. Who are they? What do they do? And why do you like them?
Well, you know, after all of this effort to develop a vaccine, we really shouldn't then mess it up in terms of delivering it. Let's not contaminate it. Let's deliver it in a proper way, at the proper dosage, and in a safe manner. So West Pharmaceuticals, ticker WST, they provide the containment solutions for the delivery of therapeutics, particularly through injectables and other home therapies. And so, you know, think of the stoppers and the vials. You know, this is actually a very small part of the cost of goods sold of delivering a vaccine. But again, you know, you're going to go with the leader. They have the highest market share and the highest quality solutions that have really been field tested. And they have the capacity to really help with production once we do have a vaccine, hopefully in short order.
WST, the ticker there as well, a name that is familiar. And I guess it's not a biotech play. It's more computer-aided design software is Autodesk. Is this related at all to healthcare? Do they have a business that we're not familiar with?
Oh, no. I mean, the way I think of opportunities in this environment are that like I said, there are many companies that are really helping us understand and fight this pandemic. There are also, I mean, as a long-term investor, you know, we've already been invested in a lot of these companies for a while, pre-pandemic. But some of them even have tailwinds because of the pandemic, because they're really providing products and services that are very helpful at this time of acute need. So if you think of industries that have frankly been underinvesting in technology, it's places like construction, building management, manufacturing, and infrastructure. Autodesk has the software solutions that help to model and design, frankly, more sustainable, more efficient, more productive buildings and infrastructure. Anywhere from 8 to even 30% of a construction project actually could be waste. If you have the artificial intelligence, if you have the modeling, if you have the data to reduce that waste, that really actually helps any firm, frankly, reduce their costs, reduce the total cost of ownership, and also win a bid. So even, for example, throughout the last recession, actually Autodesk was able to grow through it, even though it was a very tough time in their end markets, because it's this kind of software that frankly helps you win the bids that are out there.